This episode of Where the Wild Butlers Are is called William Creek. Yeah, we're going to William Creek. So William Creek, I had my 11th birthday at William Creek. So 21 years later, we're heading back.
Yep, and last time you were there was population of 12 people?
Four
people?
Yeah, and 12 of us turned up.
Yes, so it was a pretty big deal when, 12 people turned up at this tiny little remote pub. I believe William Creek is the most remote pub. I thought it was Mount Dare, but I looked it up and it's
Mount Dare claims it's the most remote.
Yes,
hotel,
but I think that they say that William Creek is.
Anyway, so we've left Coober Pedy. We're driving across Anna Creek. There's a road, Anna Creek Station. Anna Creek Station, look it up, is massive. So driving along over to William Creek. Yes. So last time we were there, once again, we pulled in the night before my 11th birthday. They said, yep, camp, no problems at all. Camp around behind the pub. Just don't camp on the big flat clearing because that's the airstrip. So,
yeah. But there was no other facilities otherwise.
Well, yeah, not really. And then this time we get there and they've got everything. They've got all these cabins you can book in to stay on the other side.
Hot showers,
full amenities, buildings and stuff. And then at the back of all that, they've got a big camping area. So Unpowered, yeah, that's right. So we pulled up, raced down the back down there, dumped the vans, and then decided we were going to hightail it out to Lake Eyre. Yeah, and so we did all of that, went for a look. We went from that, where we first hopped out and around to another spot and had a look. And then we hightailed it back to the pub for pub dinner.
Yeah, it was really yummy. Very good pub dinner. And they had a fire on, so it was nice, really warm. Pub, yeah. Oh, so good. And then you signed to the pub? Yeah,
paid a few bucks on the pub, got some stickers, had beers. That was really, really nice. Probably would stay there longer. If we weren't hightailing it back, we probably would have come in that night and then spent a day going to Lake Eyre and tried to see more, but is what it is. We'll do that next time. So we left William Creek and we kept heading down the Oodnadatta track. So William Creek's along the Oodnadatta track. It's south of Oodnadatta, north of Maree. And we're heading down to Coward Springs.
And on the way we pull into a siding and that's where Mark broke his rear windscreen.
Yeah, so we pulled up, going over at this rail siding, we're getting some drone footage and all that, and then sort of walked around the back of Dad's car and going, back of his car's full of glass. So we sort of packed up what we could of that and wrapped stuff in an old bed sheet and that we had and tried to tape up. We taped up the back window as best we could, and then we pushed on to Cowwood Springs.
And that was really lovely.
It was quite small, not as big as Dalhousie Springs, that's for sure. The Springs part. Now, I don't know if there's more to the Springs, but they've only set up a little area that you can go and visit.
Yeah.
And then they had a little shop going.
Yeah, a little date, because it's a date farm as well.
Yes.
And so they had like dates that you could buy and the date ice cream, which was delicious.
Yeah. So we had our date ice cream and got some other treats, I think, didn't we?
Just more dates, yeah.
Yeah, and then we left. We went from there, kept going further south to another rail station called Curdimurka. I think that's how you pronounce it. And yeah,
and so that this was so windy, this spot. So we pulled up, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is like intense wind. So we set up our little hex tent. I think we tried to do some droning with your dad's drone.
Yeah, well, Dad did some droning.
Yeah, but it was so windy.
There's a big crest there.
Yeah, there was a crest and like the old GAN line.
Yeah, right bit to the railway line. There's a big bridge out there too. Yeah. So
it was really cool to stay and stop there.
Yeah, we're now off to Roxby Downs. So Cowwood Springs, Curdimurka. So off to Roxby Downs.
Mm-hmm. Talk to you soon. Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Next one comes soon.
I could not have said that worse. Anyway, I expected to see water because they said it was like 80% full or something, which made me go, oh, there must be water. There was no water. You just said it was along the
Oodnadatta track, yeah. That goes from Murray all the way. It's like runs through Anna Creek Station.
We're getting confused. Anna Creek, the pictures on my phone say Anna Creek is Cowwood Springs. Just before and after Cowwood Springs is Anna Creek. That's part of the road. So unless it's also the other bit.
The area is called Anna Creek Station, the road's Oodnadatta track.
Okay, I know.
I'm sorry. Cowwood Springs is like a little pocket inside. On the ground.
Good. I'm just picking my nose.